who are listening and watching. There's a framework that I teach every one of my clients that helps with this. It's the foundation for everything that I do. And it's called the MMD framework, right? The MMD framework. And the MMD framework focuses on mindset, methodology, and discipline, right? Mindset, methodology, and discipline. I mentioned that the vision for the Collaboration Creates Currency movement is to eradicate poverty one connection at a time. Well, how do we do that? We focus on the mindset, right? And then we help folks develop a methodology. And then we put them in a position where they can do that methodology over and over and over again with their discipline, right? And so having this tool and having this platform allows for people to simplify and increase their efforts, no different than if I needed a battering ram to knock down the castle door, right? I'm not going to knock it down with a hammer, right? I'm not going to throw rocks at it. I'm going to get a battering ram and slam that thing in it. So it's important for people to understand the power of following up, the power of using this tool, and understanding that when we give more in value than we take in payment, we start to receive more in value and we start getting paid.
Wow. So let me ask you, I know you got a plan because that's who you are. He always has a plan. How are you planning to impact 100,000 lives?
I love it, man. That's probably the best, the best thing I can talk about, right? So first of all, the 100,000 lives impact is not just going to come from me alone. It's going to be from the people that I'm collaborating with. So CJ, you're one of those people. Mess around, this whole interview can hit 100,000 people and go viral, right? Mission accomplished. But it didn't happen because I did it by myself. It happened because I collaborated with other people. So one of my strategies is that I set a target to do 100 media interviews in 2024. They could be podcasts, they could be news stations, they could be radio stations, right? So why? Because that amplifies the message, that helps to spread the message faster. One of my mentors said, you better learn how to use OPM, right? Other people's money. But then you also have to learn how to use OPP. Now, for those of you who are in your 40s, you might say you down with OPP, and I will raise my hand. Yeah, you know me. But I ain't talking about that old OPP. I'm talking about other people's platforms, right? So I know there are movers and shakers in my network who are looking for content. So to come in and share this Collaboration Creates Currency message then allows for that to go out into their universe and to impact the people that they're connected to, right? So 100 media interviews in 2024. In addition to that, I am looking to collaborate with 24 chambers of commerce around the country, right? I worked with 3 chambers of commerce in 2023, and I'm going to work with 24 in 2024. Now, why would I do that? Because I'm an ambassador of my own chamber that I'm a part of, the Chesterfield Chamber of Commerce in Richmond, Virginia area, right? I was on the board for 3 years, right? So I understand the value that a Chamber of Commerce brings. And so when I come in, I could collaborate with the chamber to help not only their members, but prospective members to see the value. And I can refer members of my network to chambers all around the country. Why? Because a Chamber of Commerce is the business of business for a community.
If, by Rudyard Kipling. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you but make allowance for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired of waiting or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating and yet don't look too good nor talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master. If you can think and not make thoughts your aim. You can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two imposters just the same. If you can bear to hear the truth you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools. or watch the things you gave your life to broken and stoop and build them up with worn out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss and lose and start again at your beginnings and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are gone, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son, if by Rudyard Kipling. Peace.